Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 7 of Let's Play the Conscientious Objector series. Although we have morals that say we're not allowed to go to war or bear arms, we have no moral qualms about stabbing people in the back, killing them with spiders and snakes and all kinds of nasties, because that's just what we do. We like to murder people. But no offensive wars. Except for the Independence War that we did in video 2, because that one didn't count. And we have a daughter, so that's fine. She'll have a claim. She'll actually inherit that Duchy of Burgundy, so at least we'll have an ally over there. If we end up playing as our son, he'll not have anything to do with that, because he doesn't get the claim. He was born by another woman. He's just a bastard. Just a boy. Just a man. We've really made that count like us now. Probably capped out on opinion, isn't he? Whoa! I completely underestimated how many times that event had fired. Improved relations plus 210. I think we're done improving relations with you. Let's work on this Duke over here now. He's a little upset with me for declaring war on him, but you know, it happens. How did you get the Duke of Aquitaine? Oh, he didn't. Okay, I thought he had the Duchy of Aquitaine again. Only I am allowed to be powerful. No one else can. Alright, looks like we do need to bribe another guy. It's expensive, but I want this woman dead. And she did manage to spit out that weird-looking little leprechaun. I'm sorry, that was funny. She looks like a leprechaun. That was quick. Doesn't she look like a leprechaun? Their crazy eyes. Sometimes people think that I say things that are specifically anti-groups of people, but the truth is that I don't discriminate. I make fun of everyone. My heart missed a beat when I saw Philippe emerge from the dungeons, covered in grime with a bloody knife in his hand. What have you done? He becomes deceitful. Adopt the marshal's ideas, yes please. Seems reasonable. My daughter is apparently no longer being educated by that man. He must have died. Alright, so that's really unfortunate actually, because that was the guy that we improved relations with like 210 points. And now there's a 9-year-old in charge. Well, boo. Who else do we want to have educate my daughter then? We could offer him up to the king. Would you like to educate my daughter? Here. I have a daughter for you to play with. Success! Now there is a 0-year-old leprechaun in charge of the Duchy of Flanders. And we have 300 some plot power to kill her. Oh, interesting. Hold on a second. What was that available plot? Plot to kill King Louis the Stammerer. I wonder why that plot's available. And plot to kill King Meneses of something. Well, let's get this one going now. Notice how when the dynasty dies out, the heir is the king. That's what we want. And possible inheritance. Our position is second. Wow, we are second in line to inherit the kingdom of West Francia right now. That is why that plot is available. What that means is that if we go here, we can see that we are in second place right now. So by killing King Louis the Stammerer, we end up being in first place. That's the logic behind the game, at least. Now, what I'm hoping is that we actually inherit, like, okay, she dies. King gets the land. King inherits the land. King has the Duchy of Flanders. Okay? King has no land except for the one county there. Oh, he might hold on to it because of that. Shoot. Yeah, he's nowhere near his domain limit. He's not going to want to give it away. But the thing is, I have a claim on it, and that's going to make me hate him. Actually, he has too many held duchies. I'm a title claimant. I desire the duchy. I'm ambitious. He should, if he's got any sense in him, just give it to me. And just say, you know what, this isn't worth fighting over. Why do you have too many held duchies? Are you just... You've got the Duchy of Valois, the Duchy of Orleans, the Duchy of Normandy, the Duchy of Flanders. Come on. And he's just created a 5th duchy. Are you trying to get people to hate you? Too many held duchies, minus 30. He's 3 duchies over the limit. Give me the duchy, give me the duchy, give me the duchy. You know what I could do? We can't get any plot power for that anyway. And Meneses. Are you in line to inherit somehow? I'm not really sure why that one's firing or showing up. Probably because he's got claims on my land, I guess. Well, might as well kill a kid. No issues with that whatsoever. No real interesting factions that we can start right now either. You know what we could do is we could have a feast. And we lost diligence, so we should start going on hunts again. I really am surprised to see that the king is no longer giving away duchies. That seems like a really dumb thing for him to do. And yet most of his vassals do like him. So I guess that's why. Long reign plus 36. Well, perhaps we should kill our king. Okay, August, September, we're going to start hunts. We're going to go have a feast this year. It's going to be glorious. Hopefully we proc diligent again. What are the odds? Hunt is already over. I have to pay for another one. Generally, you can go on 3 hunts a year if you start them right on September 1st. This is fine sport. I will end it suffering myself, and I will send our best hunter. Makes him like us a little bit better. Alright, nothing serious really happening here. We didn't get much going on. I'd still like to lose arbitrary. I've had that problem my whole life. And my son, he's actually not bad. Temperate, brave, gregarious, deceitful and cynical. Not really the best traits, but it's very intriguing, so that is good for a plotting bastard. And he's literally a plotting bastard. I mean, I usually use the term bastard I like it, but he's an actual bastard. A son was born to the Duke Huppelden of Alsace and Duchess Eglantine of Burgundy named Ansel. So, he, my son here, is the heir to the Duchy of Burgundy. So we have title loss on succession, because we are on Gavelkind. If I died right now, not only would my primary son would inherit the capital, but my second son would actually inherit actually no, he would inherit Artois and Nagdo. My son would only inherit this county randomly. I don't know why, but that's all he would get. And then my second son would inherit these two plus the Duchy of Burgundy. Well, he would inherit these two, and then when my wife dies, he would inherit the Duchy of Burgundy. So it's a problem for us. We may want to switch to a different succession law. I'm perfectly content using elective. Seniority actually can work really well with the marriage game. Let's go ahead and institute elective succession at this point. And since our second-born son is the better character, of course the 0-year-old is outraged by succession law. And since he's the heir to the Duchy of Burgundy, he's just a better fit. Normally, I would totally pick this guy. He's older, he's brave, excellent plotting ability. But if we die right now, we would lose so much. Normally, I could just attack my way back. But, for now, we're going to hold on to him. I don't think we're going to die quite yet. Plus, I think we're going to have more kids. maybe we can get one that's a little bit better. All right, so seniority succession. No, I kind of like elective succession going on here. The feast makes me get voted for quite often. King Charles the Bald is no longer guardian. You know what? He's dead. He died. Severe stress at the age of 64. Interesting. So, what just happened? So King Louis the Stammerer, or King Louis the Second. I thought it was King Louis. He has inherited, well, West Francia. So now we're actually under the crown law of Aquitaine. Although he owns both West Francia and Aquitaine. Only one of them can apply. He's got his primary title as Aquitaine. So Aquitainian succession law is Gavelkind. Not good for me. It means I can't vote. Can't do anything like that. Now he is, he's okay. I'm gonna go improve relations with him for a bit. That means that he inherited all those duchies. So maybe he will be wise enough to give us this Duchy of Flanders. Especially if we offer him up a daughter. Here, would you please take care of my daughter? Okay, so we have a new vassal, or sorry, a new liege. We still have the same faction, although it's much, much weaker now. I don't really see much value in being in the faction at this point, though. What is he up to? Defending in the Aquitanian Sunni revolt. So he's inherited this war. It's been going on since the beginning of the game. This war is hilarious. I can't, 868. It's been going on for 20 years. For 20 years, rebels have been hanging out in Minorca and Mallorca. Just no boats available. So trying to kill Carling may not be the best move, actually. Would you please give me the duchy? I mean, like, why? Why? Why won't you give me the duchy? What really needs to happen is he needs to not have land in the duchy, that's why. My wife is pregnant again. Kind of expected that to happen. Your liege has decided to rescind the decree calling for the expulsion of Jews. They are now once more permitted to live and work within the borders of the realm. Sounds like we should take a loan from him again then. Before he expels them. Quickly. Take the money. Convert to our liege's culture. We could become Occitan again. Or not again, now. We went from German to Frankish to potentially Occitan. No, I don't think we're going to do that. We can plot to kill our wife. We've already got a son. My wife's pregnant right now, so probably not the best thing to kill a pregnant woman. But then again, you know, we're trying to get claims and things, so... No, I think what we do is we plot to kill the king. See what kind of support we can get. Not too many people are bribable. Probably not the best thing to do. His heir is the prince. I wonder if it would benefit us at all to kill any of his kids. Why would we want to kill this guy? Well, he's heir to the Duchy of Flanders, so there's always that. Killing him... Killing the Aquitanian branch of the Carling dynasty just combines the realm, which is good for me. The bigger the realm is, the more targets there are for me. Now, there's a big risk here. I could end up going to prison. little bit of money in the right pockets. The Queen of Aquitaine. The Queen of Aquitaine. So his current wife is on my side. Interesting. She's a low-born woman who gave birth to the king of Asturias, Castile, and Galicia. That's pretty fancy. Hey, legalism level 2. Please? Thank goodness we finally have no domain limit problem again. For the first time in our lives. Ooh, who's this now? Oh, you're willing to pay for him now, okay. Go ahead. Let him go. Now, he does have my daughter, so, you know, I gotta be concerned about that. Not that I really care. Another daughter. This one's quick and ill. So you, sir, I'm trying to kill your brother, or your son, or whatever it is. He's just got this huge army that he's wandering around with because he can't get to this island. I think this is going to be a problem for like 100 years. Maybe even longer, because he's paying for this army. Like, it costs him 30 gold a year. He's barely making any money. I'm infirm. Alright, in this case, we're changing succession law to the young guy. No, we're not. No. This is fine. My son, the bastard, and my son that came from the woman is actually going to... They'll still be the same dynasty, so we can use seniority succession later to get it back in our lands. We do. We want to play as the bastard. That unfortunately means that our domain limit's too big. Again. We're going to die soon, I think. It also limits our ability to do stuff. We could... Oh, look at all these plots. Duke me. And we could try to do... Oh, there's already an elective monarchy succession. Is there? No, there's no elective monarchy available for some reason. Well, that's what I would prefer, elective monarchy in Aquitaine. Well, I just think we wait, really. We just gotta hang out. As long as we start the faction, then we never have to worry about it starting, firing. Could have another feast here. Can't have any more hunts because we're ill. But let's do the feast. The whole Flanders ambition has never really panned out for us. Unfortunately, that strong claim on Flanders, I just hope that we actually get to make some use out of it. Even though I'm infirm, my wife has managed to make it to my bed. And my daughter became a flamboyant schemer. Now, we finally have a woman that we can use to our advantage. Matrilineally, we're not likely to get very many claims, but we can try. Looks like there is a Prince of East Francia that we can marry into, a Carling. Get a claim on that way. That seems probably like the best option, really. Surprised they're willing to let me do that. And we've lost most of our supporters, so I think we'll back off on that plot. And, yeah, okay, I'm going to take a break here. Hopefully we're able to make something good happen soon. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.